Hi everyone, welcome back to Earl Grey Books. I'm Ali. Today is the 1st of April, which means it is finally Owl's time. I have been waiting for this readathon for... I think I did my TBR. I filmed it like 3 weeks ago. I've been excited for the books on there ever since. So I'm so excited that it's finally here, and I've decided I'm going to vlog the month. I think I'm going to do it week by week. We'll sort of see how this week goes. It's obviously a Monday today, and yeah, I'm going to quickly remind you of the books that are on my TBR. They're in a stack back here. I'm just going to pan down them. One of them has changed. And then I'm going to quickly tell you about some other books that I'm currently reading and which one of these I'm going to start with, and yes, and then I'm going to go and buy food. So let's get on to that. Also be prepared for this month to be a lot of Percy footage, eh? Hey! There's your beautiful face. You gonna say hi? You gonna say hi? Okay, so this is my little stack here. So the one book that has changed is my Transfiguration book. I was going to be reading, which is a red book, I was going to be reading Eldest, but I DNF'd Aragon, so that's not happening. So I changed it to Wondersmith. Let me move that one, which obviously is a very red cover. Let me put it down here. Not a great vlogger. So this is Wondersmith, The Calling of Morrigan Crow by Jessica Townsend. It has like beautiful end papers and this gorgeous W. So this is the sequel to Nevermore. Nevermore just here. This is the ARC version. So this is the Trials of Morrigan Crow. I just finished rereading this, like literally like 2 minutes before I turned on the camera. So I wanted to reread it because I remembered most of it, but I haven't read this one since it came out in, I think it was like actually before it came out in like August of 2017. So it's been a little while. And then I think this is gonna be my first book for the readathon, just so that I don't forget everything that I just read. So super excited for that one. I also decided that I was going to try and do the whole 12 books thing. So I added a few other books onto my TBR, which I will talk about if and when I get to them. But one that I am reading is Aboriginal Suicide is Different by Colin Tatz. I wonder if I put this here whether I'll still be in the frame. I hope so. I'll just sort of like crouch a little. I'm also participating in Aussie April this month, which is hosted by Jacqueline from 6 Minutes for Me and Doris from All D Books. I'll link both of them below, as well as the TBR on my blog, because I didn't mention this. I've been in hospital the last few weeks. I've been really sick. I have pneumonia, so that's kind of why I haven't really been around. But this is part of the Aussie April, and it's also one I'm using. I think it's the History of Magic prompt. A book that was published more than 10 years ago. This was published back in 2001. when I was only a wee child. Yeah, so I started this and I'm 18 pages in, but I feel like it's going to be one, despite being so small, that's going to take me all month because it's very heavy. There's a lot, and just reading it has just made me feel already just like really upset. I don't know. The suicide topic is hard enough, and then to have it also added about Indigenous Australians, which, so to have this like also be talking about all the like extra struggles that this mainly focuses on Australia, but it also does talk about New Zealand and Canada and America and so forth. But yeah, the Australian statistics are really getting to me. Like, I think it was something like there was just like this huge gap between Indigenous Australians committing suicide and white Australians committing suicide, and it was just, it's one of those things where it's like I really wish that more was happening, and I think that since 2001 there has been some work, but still not enough. And it's sorry for this completely depressing part. Here's Percy. You know. Oh god. I love you too. Do you want Frida, do you? Oh, you just fell. Okay. Yeah, yep, you sit there. Yeah, so this has been intense. Mother of God. Okay. And then the other one that I'm reading, this is kind of like a backup. I didn't realize that this would fit the prompt. In fact, I didn't realize how many books I had that would fit this prompt when I was picking my TBR, and I kind of regret the one that I picked now. And that is it Ancient Runes? Yeah, Ancient Runes. Which is to read a retelling. I didn't realise that I should have gone with Percy Jackson's Greek Gods, which is Percy Jackson retelling Greek myth, basically. I went with The Priory of the Orange Tree, which I kind of regret now, because, I don't know, I'm not feeling like reading it at the moment, and it's a big one, so I might end up using this one as that prompt. I don't know, I assume you can change books during the month as long as they still fit the prompt. So I'm 146 pages into this one. I was told by someone, I think on Twitter, that you're supposed to start all of the books this month for them to count. But you know what? That's just not gonna happen. I think, yeah, I have this one and like Obsidio that I've started. But I kind of don't care about that rule. So I'm probably just gonna read what I want to read because I'm terrible at sticking to TBRs. So yeah. That's happening. I'm still not feeling the greatest. I was told by the doctors that it could take months for me to feel better. Well, it would take months for me to feel normal, and I was like, I'm chronically ill, so normal isn't really a good place. Like, normal still feels pretty shit. So yeah, ow, just got stabbed. Ow. Okay. Let's just stay there for a minute. That's better. So yeah, I've got a few days off work this month, quite a few. I'm also going away, so we'll sort of see how my reading turns out. But yeah, I'm gonna go buy some food now because I need food and I don't have any. And yes, wish me luck because I'm about to get super meowed at when I try and move. Okay, here we are again. It's about 3 p.m. now. I've done my grocery shopping, had my lunch, and I've sat down and read for a little bit. And this happened a lot. There was a lot of cuddling and a lot of unhappy meowing because I have to move every now and again, like, so that I don't lose my limbs to pins and needles, and someone doesn't like that. But yeah, I've been reading Wanda Smith. I'm like 56 pages into it, so it's like, I don't know, chapter 4. I love this so much. It makes me so happy. I know that, like, I just reread Nevermore, but I'm just so happy to be in this world. I just love it. I wish this series had existed when I was a kid. As much as I love it as an adult, this is the kind of book that I needed as a kid. And I just love all the characters, and it's just so like mystical and mysterious and just like odd, and I just love it. So I've been reading that, and I just love this book. So I'm gonna continue on with that. I also still got this one, of course. I've been trying to read like a chapter of this one per day, so I would have to read up to page 30 to finish chapter 2, so I might kind of do that now because then I can go back to reading Wanda Smith, which will make me happy after this very heavy and depressing topic. And yeah, then probably tonight I'll read a little bit more of Percy Jackson. I've kind of been reading this one before I go to bed because it's pretty light-hearted, and you know, it's Percy Jackson, so it's like a humorous take on it. And yeah, I'm sort of reading maybe 2 chapters a night, which is like 2 myths, I guess. So gonna push on with that one this evening. But yeah, I'm gonna read this chapter and then go back to Wondersmith. And all the while, I'm going to have many, many cuddles with this one. So, I will see you guys later. So this is kind of like become my like unofficial vlogging spot. It's Tuesday, day 2. Yesterday afternoon, I just read Aboriginal Suicide is Different. Ended up reading 2 chapters, so I'm now on page 43. Yeah, I will probably do the same today, which bring me to page 70. This kind of like a chapter will take me maybe like an hour to get through, which is pretty slow for me considering the chapters are like 20 pages. There's just a lot to take in, and there's a lot of references that interest me. So I've kind of been like taking notes on the references and like articles in different books that I might be interested in checking out. So yeah, there's that. I didn't read any more of Percy Jackson because I spent the night reading Wondersmith. I made it to page 118 last night, and this morning I'm up to page 245. I'm still loving this so much. I love all of the characters. There's quite a few new characters being introduced in this one, and characters that have developed from Nevermore. So I love this. I'm hoping that maybe I can, well, I'm pretty sure I can finish this today. There's not like a whole lot left, and it's still pretty early, so hopefully I can finish that today. I realized last night that everyone else on Twitter had started with like ancient runes or arithmancy or charms, and I'm not sure if we're supposed to be reading them in like an order now, but like I said on Twitter, I'm a Slytherin and I make my own rules. So it started with Transfiguration, and I'm just gonna read. I'm definitely a mood reader, so I'm just gonna read whichever of them I'm in the mood for. I want to pick up The Poet X next, which is my, I think it's Muggles Studies, the contemporary read, because I feel like that'll be a quick one to get through. And I've also been wanting to read it like the last few weeks really, really badly, but I kept being like, no, it's my Owls TBR, can't read it. I guess the time I was like, I don't have any other contemporaries to read. I do. I've noticed that with like all of my TBR, like now that I'm reading it, I'm like, oh, I could have read that book that I owned, or this one. And so there are a few that I'm kind of worried I'm not gonna like. Maybe I've heard some bad things about some of them recently, so maybe my TBR is gonna change. Really? Can you move? Percy's misbehaving. Well, I mean, he's being cute about it, but like I have a box over there that he almost just fell into. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to Wondersmith. I'm gonna go back to my love. 2 loves in this book. Jupiter and Mildmay. Absolutely. If this was a YA book, they would be the romance they would be in the love triangle. And I would like fully support it. What are you doing? I'm gonna go back to it now. But look at Percy. Do you want to read that book? Okay.
When the night has gone too far and the fire.
Hey everyone, it's now Wednesday. I didn't film anything else yesterday. My maintenance guys didn't come until like 3 p.m. so I was just kind of sitting around having a chill day. Didn't finish Wondersmith, but I did finish another book that isn't part of my LTBR. Called Red, White and Royal Blue. I had this as an ARC from NetGalley, and it was getting to the time that it would run out. So yeah, I just finished that off, and it was a great book, but I'll talk about it more later because it doesn't come out until the middle of next month. But yeah, I just had a pretty chill night. I watched Singing in the Rain and just cuddled up with Percy on the couch. I was feeling a little bit like read out, I guess. Yeah, today's been a good day. I went into the city and caught up with Angel, my best friend, and we did what we always do, which is eat a lot of dumplings and talk a lot about books and blogging. And we also got Sanchoros, so I had some fun too, which is always nice. And yeah, I've just kind of come back and got into my comfy pants, and yeah, I'm gonna make myself some dinner at some point soon. I have been reading Wondersmith since I got home. I'm on page 370, so I've got just under 100 pages to go, which I'm super excited about. Not that I want it to be over, but I just like it's getting to that part where I really want to know what's happening. Hello, my love. We do cuddles. Yeah, we do cuddles. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying all this Percy love. Like, this is how he is, like, all the time. I know you don't ever see him on camera, but like, as soon as I like sit down on the couch or on my bed, he's like, yes, I'm here for the love. So yeah, I'm gonna finish Wondersmith tonight. I'm feeling pretty tired at the moment. I will probably have a little bit more energy once I have my dinner and my insulin, but yeah, my goal is to just finish Wondersmith tonight, and if I'm not feeling too tired, I want to start the Poet X. And if I am feeling too tired, I think I'm probably just gonna watch a movie. I don't have a lot to do tomorrow. The only thing I have is I booked myself a massage because I'm still pretty sore from being in hospital. Anyone who's spent like a good deal of time in hospitals would know that you just get this like ache afterwards, and it's not like pain as such, it's just like exhaustion. So I thought I would treat myself. But other than that, I don't have anything to do tomorrow. So I want to film some like my book haul and wrap up so I can get those up. I keep all of my books that I buy in a month separate, from my TBR until I've done my haul. So I'm kind of running out of room, so I really need to get that all done so they can go on my shelves properly. They're also currently what you're sitting on, so maybe I won't move them. I've also got another stack here of them, so we'll see. Yeah, so I've got quite a few other books that aren't on my Owls TBR that I want to be reading, so that's why I'm kind of going to be jumping into the Poet X next. That's hopefully going to be a quick read because it's told in verse. And then I guess I gotta start one of my big ones. I think I should probably start Priory of the Orange Tree if I want to read that at all. But yeah, for now I'm gonna cuddle up with my boy, and I'm probably gonna finish Wondersmith before I make dinner. So I'm gonna go do that, and then probably won't update you tonight. But I will hopefully see you in the morning with a little bit more energy than what I'm feeling now. Morning, everyone. We've already got a cute Percy here. I'm just about to head off to the massage that I mentioned yesterday, but I thought I would do a super quick update on my reading. Yes, you are. I swear he just shows off for you guys, like, ow, 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 haha. Cat claws. So I did start the Poet X this morning. I've already read 95 pages, so it has been a quick read. I'm really enjoying it so far. I can connect to it quite a lot, but I can also see one of my friends like really, really clearly in Ziamara. So it's been interesting. I'm hoping I might actually be able to finish this today so that I can start on something else. I know that in like the last clip I said that I would maybe start the Priory of the Orange Tree, and I think I'm gonna maybe start 2 of my books. I usually read, well, I mean, you can tell that I read more than one book at a time, so I think I might start like maybe my Agatha Christie book, which is the Charms prompt, and then yeah, maybe Priory of an Orange Tree, so that I have something shorter that I'm reading as well as something heavy. So yeah, I've also been reading Aboriginal Suicide is Different, and I'm 59 pages into this now. I'm hoping to read maybe another 2 to 3 chapters today. I'd really like to get this one finished soon. So I'm using this one as my History of Magic prompt, which isn't a class that I have to take, but I'm going to take it anyway. It's also counting towards my Aussie April TBR. So it would be nice to kind of like knock out 2 prompts with the one book, even if it's for different readathons. So yeah, that's what I've got going. I wanted to make myself some food before I go, so I'm gonna go do that, and I will probably update you guys later on this afternoon once I'm back and once I've done a little bit more reading. I'll see you all then. A little bit of a different location. I just want to start this little clip by saying that I've decided to end my vlog for the week here because it's already super long, and I feel like maybe next week I might split it into 2 vlogs because I apparently have a lot of stuff to talk about. So I'm going to quickly go through what's been happening. I haven't really done any reading today. I had some doctor's appointments and things like that. So anyway, yesterday I finished the Poet X, which was my Muggle Studies exam, and I really enjoyed it, and I'll talk about it more in my wrap up for the readathon. And then I tried to read my herbology book, The Good People by Hannah Kent, and I got 33 pages into it and I'm just not really feeling it at the moment, so I'm going to put it aside. I haven't decided whether I'm going to keep reading this or not, but I think I'll sort of decide towards the end of the month. So I decided to switch my charms book to my herbology book because there's also some trees on here. So this is The Murder on the Links by Agatha Christie. Started reading it last night and I got 44 pages in. It's a pretty quick one, so I'm hoping maybe I can knock this out tomorrow, maybe. So there's that one. And then that was my charms read, as I mentioned, and I haven't really decided what I'm going to replace it with because I have a lot of adult books that I want to read this month. So I'm just going to see, I guess, what I end up finishing, and that'll be it. I also started a buddy read, so I started reading A Princess in Theory by Alyssa Cole. I'm buddy reading this with Angel. We read 34 pages yesterday and I'm going to go and read the next 3 chapters and for today. So yeah, that's my vlog for week 1. I'm gonna work out how I'm gonna separate these from now on, and yeah, I will see you all in my next video. Yeah, I'll see you all then. Thanks for watching. Bye.